Hello and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Saur Darkchylde. I'm a player with autism, and welcome back to my series of Let's Play Final Fantasy XIV. Last time, we finally put the storyline of the manor in, what was it? The woods town of, what was it called? Gridania, of course. And now, on a new assignment from our friends in the Waking Sands, I believe it's called, you know the organization. We hear news that people in the land of Limzo are trying to summon Titan, so they sent us back to Limzo to look into this matter, and that's pretty much the whole backstory of this episode so far. So, let's see what they have to say about this whole matter. Hail, adventurer, and welcome to the Millstone Command. If you wish to know more about the enlisting, speak with the personal commander. Unless you are a guest we were told to expect. Aha, ahem. Forgive me, madam. To business, then. It is as we told the attendant. The kobolds have once again summoned Titan. A little over a moon ago, we began to observe the beastmen moving south in increasing numbers of Ogomoro. Our scouts subsequently confirmed the object of their aggression. Crystals, fodder of their fell primal. Oh, it's the Admiral! Thank you, High Commander. You may leave the rest to me. Word has spread of your accomplishments, Maria. On behalf of Limzo, I thank you for heeding our call. Forgive the lack of forewarning, High Commander. The Admiral wished to address Maria personally. We are no strangers to conflict. Long have the Sovereign and the kobolds plagued our people, nor is this the first time we have to address a primal threat. In the past, when Titan rose to threaten the peace, it was to the company of heroes we turned. But they are long disbanded, and we must look to other brave souls blessed with the strength to face these foe. So it is that we turn her now to the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, confident in the belief that you are Limza's best hope. I hope you're right. Yet the situation is far from simple. The kobolds are not prone to unprovoked aggression. Did not the sorcery he make a pact with the beastmen that each would keep to their own lands, and that no blood would be shed. And was it not the Lomensians who violated this agreement? Dissatisfaction with their lot? Shall we then condemn the beastmen for defending their homes? Even a pirate must one day reap what they have sown. I would advise you to choose your words with greater care, Lady Yostola. Stand down, High Commander. She has the right of it. And the wrong is mine. Freely do I claim it. Yet it makes little difference. Remorse will not shield us from Titan's wrath. Or would you have us fall upon our swords? My apologies, Admiral. The safety and security of Limsa Lemenza's citizenry are, of course, a paramount concern. Already, we have observed disruptions in the flow of ether further inland. The effects will be felt there, in the city ere long. I ask much of you, I know, but the need is great, and I count on your help, Maria. Of course you can. You have my thanks. With the full support of the Maelstrom, I await good tidings. That the kobolds should summon Titan demonstrates they are no longer amendable to negotiations. This being the case, we must prepare for conflict. Before we meet Titan in the field, however, it would be wise to learn all we can of our foe. And I think of no better source of information than the mercenaries who defeated him once before. The company of heroes may be no more, but several of its former members still live. It is said that one of them is employed at the Great Fleet Mills in Lower Lomenza. Quite. Why a mercenary should choose to become a miller, I do not know. When you find him, mayhap you should ask him for me. I, meanwhile, shall seek his fellows. Okay. Next stop. We're heading to Lower Lomenza. I need to keep that chat hidden. Best make haste, Maria. Least we want anyone to suffer Titan's wrath. And summon our chocobo so we can move a little bit faster. Let's go. I think level 66 should be suffice on this mission. And I don't know why my name is blinking like that. which means I gotta do an annoying minigame. Off you go, my chocobo friend. Lay down your burden, son. Come drain a pint with me. We'll have a grand old time. Find ye a lass or three. You gonna say something, venturer? Or you just keep staring? Eh? You want to know about the company of heroes? Hells. Price of bleeding fame. Can't a miller mill in peace anymore? Still, seeing as y'all came all this way, I suppose it shouldn't hurt to oblige ye. Consider yourself lucky, lass. Old Darkchylde was the company's best axeman. Now, what was it you wanted to know? So, you wish to hear the tale of how the company of heroes busted up Primal, do you? Let me guess. You mean that bastard Titus, huh? Oh, if only ye'd be there to see it. 'Twas a mighty struggle like the legends of old. Me and the boys fought him for 3 days and nights we did. The ground trembled with every step Titus took, and while he hit ye, girl, oh, it felt like a cannonball to the gut. Ark! Just like that. Oi, what's that look for? I'm a goddamn hero, I'll let you know. The people around here is singing my praises. Don't tell me you only care about learning the secret tactics we used to beat old Titus. Well, too bad, cause now I'm not feeling terrible. Oh. If you're so damn desperate, then why don't you do me a favor and kill those rats that have made a nest here by the windmill just south of here? I do that, then we'll talk. Consider it done. I'll make quick work of it. There we go. Now let's see if the guy can talk more about Titan. Yeah? So the beasties are dead, are they? Nice work, venturer. Saved me the hassle of... never mind. What? You still asking about how we bested Titus? I don't know, venturer. It was a pretty risky strategy. the kind only a veteran of 10 score battles could rely upon. I want to teach you, I truly do, but unless you prove you have what it takes to face that fat bastard, I can't in good conscience tell you a damn thing. At the very least, you need to be capable of slaying, say, a gobble? Come to think of it, that ain't a bad idea. Huh. Them creatures have a taste for the flour mill here, so you ought to have no trouble finding one of them in the facility. Of course, I ain't asking you to cut one down quick as a skilled axeman like myself. Any road, why don't ye try heading due west and stand in lookout, cause a goobdo who comes calling. Slay it, and I might consider telling ye more about old Titus. I'll make short work of him. Fudgety fudge. That better not be a problem for later. Yeah, with the level I'm at right now, we're pretty much overkill. Even for a white mage. You again? Then the goobdo who that was harassing the Millers is dead? Didn't think you had it in you, Venturer. Still, you took forever a day to get the job done. I'm still not sure if I should tell you the other secrets. What do you mean I took a day? I took like what, 5 seconds to kill him? So, as I was saying, I still don't know if you've got what it takes to face Titus. Maybe if you slew a Tretokum, are you in here drinking again? If you are, that cobblestone had better be dead. Oh, it's dead, Chief. You have me word on that. Had cleaved the beast's skull in two with my trusty axe, I did. Liar. Is that a fact? And what will your friend say if I ask her? She'll vouch for me, of course. Ain't that right, friend? Tell me true. Was it Hitrectome who slew the Gobbu, or was it you? Chief, what are you saying? It's me! Hitrectome, the finest axeman ever to serve the company of heroes. The legendary mercenaries who slew that bastard Titus. Titus? Who the hell's is Titus? Some primal you fought in the daring sudden dream? The company of heroes slew Titan, you bloody athwit! I will see, Titus is what me and the lads used to call him. That's the biggest load of shenanigan shite I've ever heard. Both of you, outside! We'll learn the truth the Lominsian way. Darkchylde, if you didn't slay that gold, you may consider your contract revoked. Sucks to be you, buddy. Let's do this. And they're playing Final Fantasy II music. Alright, you know the rules. And don't even think about trying to kill me, that's cheating. Whoops, wrong spell. I meant to use a arrow on it first, then whittle away at it with my stone spell. What are you doing? You interrupted me, you bastard! Oh, no you don't, you cheater. A bomb? Get that out of here. I best destroy that quick. No, 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 cheater. All right, I admit it. I lied about being in the company of heroes. But I'm begging you, Chief, please don't dismiss me. I've learned me lesson. Honest I have. Save your blathering in track, Tom. Gods, I've known. Should have known. Mercy, please. I didn't want to deceive you, I swear. Here, it's just that I keep getting turned away by all of the folks I asked for work, and I panicked. See, the last job I had was at Costa del Sol, and there was this grizzled marauder. Everyone's treated like royalty. When I heard he was the captain in the company of heroes, I understood why. I wasn't being serious when I said I was one of them, but he went and believed me, so I look, his name, he was Weisskes. Alright? Weisskes. He'll tell you how to defeat Titus, or whatever the hell's that thing's name is. That's what you wanted, ain't it? So come on then, tell the chief to forgive me. It's only fair. Well, on to Costa del Sol. Hui. Now let's see if we can find the guy we're looking for. There he is. Pardon? You wish to slay the Lord of Crags? We must slay him, Captain. And the people of Linza Lamenza are depending upon us. You fancy yourselves heroes, then? Just like in the tales? But not so quick to judge. Long have I herded for the well-being of you and yours, and my associates here have breathed in Ifrit's hellfire and lived. She is blessed with the power that protects her from the primal influence. Thus was she able to lay low the Lord of Inferno. We know well the risks and have taken every possible precaution. We lack only the knowledge of how to enter Titan's lair. Pray be so good as to grant us the boon of your wisdom, and we shall be on our way. A woman who can't be tempered. Useful, but it will not be enough. It is true that the company of heroes fought and felled primals, but each victory was brought by the lifeblood of brave men and women. And Titan was the worst we faced. Aye, we defeated him in the end, but he took from us some of our very best. Even if you possess the power you claim, I have no reason to believe you will succeed. Believe what you will, we mean to try. Though our lives be forfeit, we will not abandon Linza to the wrath of Titan. You are passionate, I'll grant you that. And you deserve better than the greeting I gave you. But I will not send you to Ogathmo Hero on a whim. To be plain, I do not wish to see you give your lives in vain. At the very least, I must have assurances that you are more than common adventurers. I oversee security for Master Gegamorju's estate. Perhaps you can demonstrate your abilities by attending to one of our... Ye gods, man! And have you heard nothing I have said? And we have no time to perform trivial tasks. The enemy is at our gates. Do you imagine words can sway me, girl? If you dislike my conditions, then you are welcome to find your own way into Ogamoro. Though it pains me to admit it, I fear we have no choice but to acquiesces to the man's demands. Yet much remains to be done if we are her to best Titan. Forgive me, but I must ask you to undertake this task alone. I will use the time to see to the remaining preparations.
Even the dirty work to others, are we? Very well.
Pray do whatever the good captain bids, however trifling. Remember, the fate of Limzo Lamenza hangs in the balance. Limzo Lamenza is one of my favorite towns. Of course I'm going to do everything I can for him. Master Gegherju, who requests this can be more demanding than you realize. Before I set you on your true task, I would like to verify that this won't be a waste of time. A Nyx has recently been seen prowling the beach to the east. As you can imagine, my master does not want large slimy creatures anywhere near his lands. The beast is cunning, but you should have no difficulties luring it out with a herring. Slay the Nyx and return to me. Oh, and don't forget to bring me a leg as proof of the kill. Consider it done. Looks like we're going to be doing some tasks before we can face Titan. There we go. Now to report back. Whoops, skip some dialogue. Least you think me overly cautious for testing you in this way. You should know that we have an incident not long ago. A foolish young employee was dismissed for lying about his past. He claimed to have served in the company of heroes, but I knew for a fact he did not. Anyway, now that the pointless busy work is finished, I shall give you a challenge as befits your talents. Two highly distinguished individuals are scheduled to visit Costa del Sol in the near future. The master wishes to welcome them with an elaborate banquet. But while money is no object, not everything the master desires can be so easily purchased. It is to be an extremely exotic feast. And so, Maria, your mission is to seek out and obtain a rare ingredients our shops require. Naturally, such fine dining must be accompanied with a suitable wine. And by suitable, I mean the very best there is.
That, however, can wait for the time being, as I believe you have enough on your plate as it is. It will be long, arduous journey, but you need not toil alone. Many of the mercenaries who once served under my command is still alive, and they will guide you to your quest. For the first ingredient, I will have you travel to Self Shroud and speak with Denel at Camp Tranquil. What? Do you mean to tell me that you cannot afford to waste time as your associate did? Adventurer, if you have not the endurance to complete this mission, how do you expect me to believe that you can outlast the Lord of Crags? Either do it or don't. I have work to do.
I really need to stop wasting time with all that reading. Do you require assistance, adventurer? So, this is the one who would challenge Titan? I've been expecting you, Maria. The ingredient you seek is the egg of a giant Adamantoris. The method of acquisition should be obvious. You steal it from the beast's nest, of course. Simple in theory, but difficult in execution. Most who try die in the attempt. Will I help you get it? You amuse me. I will not jeopardize my position by openly assisting you. From me, you will receive only information. What you do with it is your choice. Let me be clear, this business between you and me and the captain must remain a secret. See, I don't regret my time spent with the company in the slightest. Traveling the world, meeting interesting people, killing them. It was all the jolly good fun. Alas, Gridonians are, by and large, an unforgiving lot. Doth here being a rare exception. I have had to go to great lengths to ensure that I am seen as a model citizen, but with no taste for drinking, hoarding, gambling, and all of those other activities I so dearly miss. So understand that if you ruin my little charade by wagging your tongue, I'll fashion a noose with your entrails and hang you from the nearest his heaven's pillar. Well, what are you waiting for? There's a perfectly good Adamantoris egg in a nest to the east of here, just ripe for the taking. Not that I expect you to live long enough to claim it. The mother never strays far from the child, and you will surely be attacked the moment you lay hands upon that egg. There will be other heroes, Maria. You do not need to challenge Titan. Abandon your quest, or your corpse will rot in the swamp. Some adventurer you used to be. I will not abandon the world while a summon is about to be summoned and wreak havoc. Even if it means sacrificing something like this. I do not condone taking a baby from the mother and killing both. That is not good. Just leave him alone. I thought you might have a good sense and leave this place. By her continued presence, I take it you intended to persevere here to the bitter end. Such bravery, such recklessness. That will serve you well against Titan. Leave the egg with me. I'll see to it that the captain gets it. You should make haste to the southern Thunderland. In the Forgotten Springs, you will find a man named Udal Noon. He will be your next guide. Safe travels, Maria. Forgotten Springs, huh? Good thing I went there on my time off just to fill out the map. State your name and business, adventurer. So this is the one Whiskey sent me. I haven't the foggiest is what he sees in you, and until I do, you will receive no aid from me. Persistent bugger. Very well. Let's have a look at you. You've seen your share of battles. There's no mistake in that. And you did manage to obtain the Elementalist egg. However, that was not more than a display of brute force and blind courage. The nun I once fought also believed that his strength would save him. He was wrong, and now I am not. Many years ago, I joined the company of heroes to hone my skills. Instead of challenging my predecessor before I was ready, even when I was young, I understood that victory goes to the patient, the cunning, the pragmatic. That is why I claimed my position, and it is why I still hold it. And it is why I will not help an unproven whelp.
The children of the sands do not offer aid to strangers. Hers to do so is a sign of weakness. However, if you were recognized as a skilled hunter in your own right, it will be permissible to assist you. Across the desert to the east lies an Amalja encampment. There dwells a warrior, her renowned both for his strength and his guile. To even face this Amalja in battle, you must first find a way to lure him away from the encampment. This will be your test, to draw out and defeat the veteran. For this, I will offer you no advice, only this sworn spear. Why, you ask? You will have to solve that riddle yourself. Now go, slay this old warrior and bring me his necklace.
Okay. Chocobo time. I can't wait till I finish this story campaign. Why? Because that's when our mount can fly. And I feel faster when we can fly. Yep, we're pretty much overkill at this level. Mostly because the level for this series of quests I'm doing are in the 30s. I'm in the 60s. Tell me, adventurer, is our old nemesis dead? "'Tis a fine necklace, as befits the veteran of countless battles. It will make an excellent trophy." The spear? It belonged to one of his brothers. Hers. I knew when he spied it from afar. He would be unable to resist venturing outside of the encampment to see for himself. Did you discern my intent? Or was it dumb luck, I wonder? Either way, you impress me. Adventurer, I shall tell you the
ingredient you seek. A shame we did not meet when I was still in the company of heroes. You would have made a fine recruit. No point in dwelling in what cannot be. You have a Wellick worm to hunt. Sandworms slither brazenly across the desert dunes, but Wellicks worms are far fewer in number. Rarity breeds demand, and so their meat is highly praised as a delicacy. The only way to catch your quarry is to entrace them with something it cannot resist. The worms prey on the smaller creatures of the Sagoli. A freshly slaughtered angler caress would be my choice of bait. There is an area teeming with anglers to the east. I will mark it on your map, along with the location of the Wellick worms, whom we are most frequently sighted. Be warned, the blood will drive the worm into a feeding frenzy. If your skills are lacking, it will devour you as well. Slay an angler and just collect its carcass. Okay. Out you come, Chocobo. Not these, angler. These anglers. There we go. Now to place the bait. Right on that glowing spot. A Wellick worm. Come and get it. Back to town. You look well. Have you caught your quarry then? Your skills as a hunter rival those of our best. I applaud your success, Maria. The meat will need to be heavily soaked before I ship it to Westcare. Worry not. You have my word that he will receive it in time for the banquet. You must be eager to obtain the third ingredient. I regret to say that I know not of its location. For the knownness, you should return to Castle del Sol and seek Wasquet's counsel. But hold the moment. Since you will be meeting with the captain again soon, there is something I would like you to deliver to him for me. The captain was very fond of this brand wine. I would be grateful if you could deliver it on my behalf. I was reckless, angry youth when I first joined the company, and he would have been well within his rights to cast me out. Everything I have and I owe to his wisdom and generosity. Winkes was a firm yet fair teacher, an expert model of a man. And I suspect that is still the case now. Please give him my regards, Maria. Okay. Back to Castle del Sol. Well met, Maria. Lendell and Udal Nun both spoke highly of you. What brings you here today? My favorite. I shall have to thank the nun for this personally. Now, you have but one ingredient left. Fortunately, you will not have to travel to Aldenor this time to obtain it. Truth be told, I never intended for you to collect this ingredient. And Brave Flux, my old quartermaster, was to bring it to Castle del Sol herself. However, not long ago, she sent word that there's been some trouble in the long stop, and that the delivery would be delayed indefinitely. She told me nothing of the incident itself, but I fear the situation may be dire. Excuse me a second, folks. Okay, I'm back. Now, what is he saying? Though I would like nothing more than to aid her myself, I have no choice but to turn to you and your allies. Make haste to the Hidden Falls deck and speak with Ozanazu. He will direct you to the Ring Catcher Gully, where
her brave flocks and her people have made their home. Alrighty then. I hope I'm going the right way. Yes, I am.
What's the hurry, venturer? Eh? Something happening over in Gobi's settlement? I don't know why you're so eager to help a bunch of beastmen, but go and talk to the skipper over yonder. She'll ferry you to the rink at your gully. Tongue flaps, perhaps of the whisket be reaching ears of brave folks. Uplander, her is comfort. Tasty goblet treats, yes? Quest prize for Uplander deep in Longstop. Flightly beast, he's chased Gobby flock from homes. Gobby flock needs goodly Uplander to give safety to Longstop with such hand lending.
So they need our help, these goblin folk. And I think I'll do that for next time in Let's Play Final Fantasy XIV. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. If you did and would like to see more, hit that like and subscribe button. Leave a comment if you want. Ring that bell to be notified when our next video comes out. We do new videos every Tuesday, Thursday, and sometimes Saturday and Sundays. Until the next episode, my friends, this is Saur Darkchylde, signing off. Have a good night, folks.